What do you think of the obviously good result? What do you think about the performance?
Improvement from last week. We needed a good result. There was a few iffy moments at the beginning. We're a little bit slow to get going, which is a common thing this season. But they seemed to pull it together, and then, yeah, definitely after half time there was a big change. I think since switching to a second gear. So yeah, it was a good result, an improvement.
Must have been happy to see Iheanacho and Vardy on the pitch at the same time. He hasn't always played with two, sometimes even one striker. Yeah,
definitely. I think Iheanacho he's taking time, but he's getting there. You know, and with Vardy he's been a little bit off the pace a little bit, but today, yeah, he showed some good signs. So fingers crossed he's going to have a decent season.
I've spoken to a few Leicester fans. Some are saying Puel needs time to implement his tactics. Some are just saying, well, it's never going to be exciting. And how do you compare his tactics compared to the last two managers that's been here?
Yeah, I'm still a little bit on the fence with him, really. I don't always approve of his team selection. I think he's tending to be quite defensive quite a bit of the time, and some of the players, when you look at how they played today, in the early stages they didn't really seem to know what they were doing. So it's taking time, but I think the board are backing him, and yeah, it's needing a bit more time, really. So
what would you say his target is in terms of Premier League finish this year, and where do you think Leicester can finish?
I'd say top half, top 10. I'll be reasonably happy with that. So yeah, top 10 I'll be going for, yeah.
And in terms of all the signings you've made in the summer, who would you say stood out so far in the first 6 games?
Maddison, definitely Maddison, yeah, good player. Yeah.
Obviously Mahrez left in the summer. Do you think, I know it's early to compare, but do you think he can take on, like you said, the torch for that bit of inspiration that Mahrez used to offer Leicester?
I think he can. Yeah. The fan, he's proven a big hit with the fans. He's one of my favourite players, him and Maguire. But yeah, Maddison, I think he can do it. Yeah, a good prospect for England as well.
3-1 here to Leicester at the King Power Stadium. A much needed 3 points for Claude Puel, who has been under pressure this season. But Wagner and Huddersfield yet to get a win in the league this season. They were favourites to go down at the beginning, and it's looking much like that now. Is he going to get sacked at some point? Maybe, maybe not. Check out all our other fan cams here, and I'll see you soon.